Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox. Today I'm going to be playing some tower battles. So the loadout I'm going to be going with, I'm going to have it be a little bit Christmas theme. I'm going to have the elf and the snowballer. The elf does a pretty decent amount of splash damage, and the snowballer freezes things and shoots very fast. So this will be our early game control. I have the farm, which obviously is good for making money. And for our mid game, we have Golden Scout and Commando. The Golden Scout does high damage, does high single target damage, and the Commando is very good at taking out a lot of troops, or a lot of zombies or whatever. So I'm just going to get right into it. We are going to be playing some 3v3s, so we will have to get a little bit lucky for who our teammates are, but I will see you when it starts. Okay, so the people that are available here do have higher cost late game, which is good because this my build doesn't have a lot of late game. So we're going to be looking for people that actually know how to play the game, people that know how to farm, and people that know how to realize when we're in trouble and actually help support our team. So we're gonna try and get a good map here. None of these are really good. City will be our best map. We are looking for some longer maps to give both sides an even chance. So I will probably be on the early game, but I can always pivot into late game with the Commandos and the Golden Scouts later. For now, I'm gonna focus on getting. Actually, I don't know if I have enough money for an elf. No, you start with 550, I think it was. So there's one person that's not here. Also, of course, my skin doesn't work in tower battles, so I'm just gonna be this naked guy. But that's fine. Good enough. It's more intimidating this way. Alright, see, I'm gonna... Elf has a nice long range. And the snowballer is able to freeze as well. So this should be able to take care of the early game. Hopefully give them time to give our teammates time to save up for more expensive buildings. Is this even freeze yet? Why was it not freezing? Well, apparently it doesn't freeze. I thought that it froze, but it looks like it's a guy. So that's awkward. I could have sworn it froze. So he'll just kind of stay there. And I will try and get a second elf. To get more splash damage, because this is not going to be able to defend very long. So the waves on tower battles are always the same, so you can always know what to expect. Fortunately that guy got through, but that's okay. One damage isn't gonna matter in the long run. It's better for me to just save up my money to get more elves than to spam a snowballer back there. I am going to save up for a Golden Scout so that I can hopefully deal a lot of damage to the boss that comes on wave 8, I think it was. See, these guys are taking pretty good care of the normals and the speedies. What do they have? They have 2 soldiers and a truck, so they'll be able to live for a bit. Alright, next wave I'll be able to get a golden scout. We will probably end up going here. Actually, I'm gonna sell this and get this here. That'll be nice. And I'll get a second elf over here to do some more splash damage. Oh. Oh, I can put it right there. There we go. Should be good for a little bit. As long as we're not spammed upon. So the Golden Scout does 4 damage each shot, which is pretty good. We'll be able to kill this boss before it gets all the way around. They did as well, but that's because they like spammed a bunch of scouts. But again, this is just me defending right now. Also, I don't know why she's talking to me. I'm not actually farming anything. Oh, actually, I don't have... I should have worked on getting that. Okay, that is a problem, actually. I didn't even think about that. Oh, it sells for 90? So no, it's not the end of the world. I completely forgot about hiddens, actually. So I am gonna get some hidden detection on these elves. But that is kind of unfortunate. I just barely lived. Yeah, that's a problem. Go! Get him! Oh, of course after I sell everything I own. Alright. Now I can actually lock it. This obviously isn't a good strategy. Well, we didn't live at all. But I do kind of need to save up for a commander to deal with this boss too. So I have 200 coming from this elf that I can sell. 435 from that if I need to. Oh, this is a necromancer, okay. Alright. I think that we're okay now. And this guy is gonna be saving up for something good, hopefully. There we go. Okay. That'll do a lot more damage. That's 12 damage it's doing. No, not a boss. We need as little bosses as possible. Because we are not gonna be able to take down a lot of them. Okay. Alright, we're good. Somehow. Somehow we are okay. I don't even know what to save for. I didn't really think this to the end game. So I need to not farm because I feel like if I farm, we're just gonna die. So I feel like I do need to get a commando. Because I feel like they're not gonna do anything. Besides obviously I have the mortar. Which is really helping that I barely survived the early game and we'd have died without that mortar. Why am I even on this elf? Oh, I was on it because I need to sell it eventually. Wow, they're kind of shredding it. Okay, so we need this guy to get something right after this wave. Need the wave to end as soon as possible. What is up with this negative Nancy, by the way? We have a Zed, so we're good. Probably. Maybe. Probably not in reality, but we do need this mortar to take care of all this stuff. Hopefully my commando can take out the rest of this boss. At least enough to have us survive. And I'm gonna save for the goggles. Actually, I don't know if that music's copyright, so I'm gonna have to mute it. And they're spamming mysteries, of course. I don't really know why. How much do those cost? 90. We are probably just gonna lose. They're probably just gonna spam stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on over there. Hopefully these mortars can kill this stuff. Oh boy. It's sending. Well, that's good. So we have to kill both of these. All this stuff. Okay, we have a phaser. Alright, I'm actually gonna start farming now a little bit. Because at this point, I don't have enough money to actually do... Okay, well, we won. It seems like they relied on Poop Man Joe to kill all those with his soldiers, but he just decided to completely fail. So although it was clunky, although we almost died several times, still managed to pull out the dub with the Christmas deck. So I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, although I'll probably post a video on New Year, but have a wonderful rest of your day.